everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
Pocket breaking down. He's got it. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Cruz. Fires to the wideout. Finds him by himself. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. So Indiana's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football from climbing the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed.
Defense scoops it up, and he's handed it away. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got a man. It's Marshall.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and I'll say the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit it in stride so he can get run after the catch and get the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offense
quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But, Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. One more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. First and 10 from their own 13. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And now it's second and long. The give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A strike downfield. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Cruz. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick six, but they're set up on the doorstep. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Caught in the backfield. It's Coates. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to...
They just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Cruz. Looking to buy time. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Finding an escape route. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks it to the open. They'll pick up on the round here to keep this drive moving and get to the first down.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has ripped up, and the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes with that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense.
Might be offsides against the defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Cruz. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to beat the DD. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Let's it fly. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking for a crease. It's Coates. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Starts to scramble to the left. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Powers through the defender. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page.
There he goes. Gets it past the mark. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going for the big play. He's got it down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he's going to try to return this. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Under fire. Takes the easy one to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Moncrief. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. to pass. He lets it fly. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Going right to work up top. Gets it out fast.
Great job by the defense, seeing him right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere to go on down. He goes at the 39.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to take off. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Moving away from pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Moncrief. Pressure coming. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The give to the lone running back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our
based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. Put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking out the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself on the draw.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. Even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So
The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Cruz. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that.
He uncorks one deep. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The throw to the outside is complete. And make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Tucking it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Let's go! Looking to throw on first down. Puts it on the end.
Routes like that have a great team. Because I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Off the play fake. Throwing right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it.
Just keep moving. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. The 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Ducks! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll run the sneak for him. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Another incompletion on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Used to play They'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Bringing the heat. Here comes the heat. He's got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Dropping back, it's Moncrief. He unleashes a long one. He's got it at the 30. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll run it from the gun. That hole closed quickly and pick up a 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Moncrief. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. to the big fella.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on 3rd.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, it's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring and the defense better do something about it.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't want to win that game 2022.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that want to watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget that.
Interception. Things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back in the 45. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Moncrief. Oh, he wants it all. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's looking deep.